Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love in General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of October 2nd through the 4th, 2020. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you guys are wanting to book your own personal reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. Payments and orders are collected on Fridays if you want to order the video or email reading, and then the phone readings, of course, like I said, just check down below. All right, so we have a central issue, heart of the matter, as the Ten of Swords. We have the Chariot. We have the Tower. We've got the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and Death. Interesting. So, I feel that this weekend is about some sort of changes, and maybe even like sudden endings here. I feel that those of you that had some sort of a trip planned, that trip might get canceled, or you are having to go a different way, or something's being rerouted here. I also would be cautious about your vehicle. Something about your vehicles. So, I mean, it could be just transportation in general, but if you have a vehicle, I feel like something is stopping you from moving forward. Make sure that, you know, your brakes are working, that your lights, that you have working lights. Yeah, be cautious. Something also could go out with the tire, like you might have a blowout or something, or you might not realize that one of your tires are flat. Someone also, a jilted lover might slash someone's tires or key someone's car too. So I don't know what happens, but yeah, you guys be careful, because I am getting something about someone being maybe even angry and determined to have revenge. There's definitely some sort of change of plans, and I feel too like outside forces are at work, because they just don't agree with something that you wanted to do, or with someone that you were interested in or have been dealing with. I feel like you're going to be forced to go in a different direction. Any type of old ideas or beliefs that you've been holding on to, I feel like they're being transformed. They're being transformed. You guys also might be having some sort of anxiety attack. You might feel like you're under a lot of pressure. Some of you, I feel like you're having to make a decision, or too many decisions are coming at you at once, and you're like, why is everybody coming to me? Like, I don't know. Okay. And it's like you can't seem to think clearly, or you're having doubts. There's definitely some sort of confusion or difficult time expressing yourself or getting your point across. Also, romantically, it looks like somebody can't stop thinking about somebody. It's like it ended, and it's just like, I can't stop thinking about them, even though it's over. Or maybe you're in denial that something ended, or this is the views of the person that you were dealing with. I feel too like if this is a breakup, somebody just seems to do it out of nowhere, and it seems like they do it so easily. Like they just detach, they just go away, and somebody is like, how did you just break up that easily? How are you okay with this? So I feel like one person just feels completely detached and okay and quickly moves on, while the other person is just kind of grieving and suffering here. Now also there's something going on maybe with an air sign and an earth sign. Maybe a Cancer is involved as well, or a Scorpio. But I feel like you guys are definitely experiencing transformations. There's something that you're having to let go of. You also, like transportation, like if your job is heavily dependent on your transportation, something could happen where now you have to call off. Like I said, maybe something happened to your car. Maybe there's a crazy accident or something on a road and you can't get through, or you're extremely late. If you travel for a living, maybe the roads are closed. There's detours everywhere. It could even be some sort of hailstorm that makes you have to pull over. Could be some sort of flooding. Something just is pouring in. Something's happening really, really quickly. Could be a storm coming. A storm could prevent you from moving forward. It could even be like a tree branch falling in on top of your car or in the middle of the road or something. But if this is some sort of relationship, it looks like if you were in a relationship, like you're being forced to let go. I feel like something's happening to cause a breakup or a separation. If you are not in a relationship, then this is happening around you, or happening maybe to the person that is coming towards you. The person coming towards you has just come out of some sort of crazy breakup. Yeah, so career, wow, something just happened so unexpectedly. It's possible, though, that you could have gotten hired somewhere and just decided to quit. Maybe you didn't tell them that you were leaving. You didn't give them a 2 weeks notice. You just leave. Or you could get fired, or there's unexpected layoffs. Anything concerning career just seems like unexpected changes. If it's not getting fired, you might be unaware of something that your company is doing. Like you find out in a difficult way, though, that the company got sold, and everybody's kind of like, well, so what does that mean? And it's like all of a sudden you come into work and they're handing out new policies or emailing new policies or whatever, and you're like, what happened? Like thanks for telling us, after the fact. So yeah, I feel like, I feel like maybe it affects you, though. Like, even though they didn't tell you that they sold the company, like it still somehow is affecting you. Maybe your schedule's getting changed, or your salary. Maybe there's a huge pay cut. Now, some of you, part of this is just your job description. Like, part of your job description is dealing with death. Someone might be an undertaker. Someone might apply makeup. Someone might be the doctor that does the, what do you call it? The coroner. Somebody might be a coroner. So yeah. So your job might have something to do with deaths. And it might be, if it does, I feel like it's a busy weekend. So those of you that know, I'm not predicting death. If you're watching this, this means a death has already happened and you're already aware of it. But yeah, I feel like if you work in an industry where you're dealing with death, it's going to be busy. Something else I was getting here. Oh, spiritually, yes, you could be under spiritual attack. Something could be going on where you're just like, why is this happening to me? I still say it's all in your head. Like, you just need to let go of some sort of ideas or beliefs and take your power back that way. You may need to demand something to the spirits. something's going on where you do seem like you have to defend yourself against something that is happening. And it seems like it's invisible, or something is like, it's making me think of someone in the dark with the sword, like swinging around, and just like, they know, you can feel something around you. You don't know what, but you're just like swinging and jabbing the air. So it's like, you might feel like you're under attack spiritually, or it's like invisible. Yeah. Also, this could be talking about like having a lot of haunting dreams, or you keep dreaming about people that have crossed over. Your ancestors or spirit guides could be trying to simply get your attention. Maybe they want you to listen to them or hear them. If this is not your, well, I'm not going to say if it's not your ancestors. I'm going to say more so they might be coming to you also as birds, especially if you see ravens or crows, bats even, or any type of bird. Like they might be like flying around you a lot, or just like surrounding you, and it's almost like they're trying to speak to you or get your attention. Some of you, these changes could be about you just moving, and it happens so quickly. Let me look at death. Something is happening so that you can confront your fears, so that you can face it. Definitely death. Nine of Wands, death, Eight of Cups. Someone also might sneak out of a relationship because they weren't brave enough to just face the person and really say that they were unhappy. So I feel like they just kind of sneak away. And someone is just like, comes home to an empty house, or receives a breakup text, and it's just like, what type of way is this? So no offense, but something does come off as like a coward type breakup. Just completely getting ghosted. Someone's needs were not being met. Someone was not living up to someone's expectations. Someone was feeling ignored or rejected all around. I also feel that on the other side of the spectrum, there's been silence between you and another person, but this person has been watching for a while and keeping tabs on you. And I feel like this person is ready to stop hiding and to come forward. So if you are not, going through some sort of breakup, you've been completely single into yourself, I feel like your watcher is getting ready to speak or come forward. They're coming out of hiding. This person may be out of excuses, out of costumes, out of mask. I feel like this person has been hiding, and they're hiding. They're out of hiding spaces. There's no more excuses. They gotta come forward. I feel like your intuition is going to confirm something that you felt. Some of you may decide to end things with an earth sign and move forward with an air sign. Or it could be reversed, but that's just how I'm seeing it. Something is also like out with the old and with the new. Those of you that have been waiting to hear of some sort of response, whether it's love or about a job, or is something yes or is it no, I feel like you're going to receive that response. It looks like it's an affirmative answer. Yeah. Some of you are also just simply waiting for some sort of mail package, and you are getting impatient, like, where's my package? Where's this and that? I placed this order months ago, or, you know, whatever the case, and it's finally arriving, and you're going to be very happy. I feel like you're going to be very pleased with whatever it is that you've been waiting for. Those of you that do any type of spell work on yourselves, I feel like something manifests very quickly and you're like, oh, that was quick. Like the minute you complete the spell, you get a response from someone. So for some odd reason, it looks like some of you are in denial of a soulmate or in denial of your feelings for somebody. Someone is really nervous about expressing how they feel about you or you them. Someone's embarrassed that they've been thinking about you, or you feel embarrassed for thinking about somebody. Someone feels like they just couldn't help it. They're like, I couldn't stop thinking about you. I don't know why. I just did. If there's any type of conversation coming up or meeting coming up, I feel like, or interview, I feel like some of you are nervous about it. If you have some sort of court date coming up, I feel like you're nervous about what the outcome is going to be. I'm getting a positive outcome to that. You're overthinking something and it's not as bad as it seems. All right, so let me look at some energy cards for you guys. All right, additional messages for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have strategy, the temple path. We have victory and overall energy, community. So yeah, like I was saying, it looks like something is affirmative or it's a positive response or an answer. You will be having victory or feeling a sense of relief after something is over. For some of you, you are maybe having some sort of spiritual awakening, which is why we had a lot of death and transformation coming out. Like that's you undergoing some sort of spiritual transformation where you no longer believe the things that you used to believe in because you've had different experiences so that enlighten you or to help further assist you in your spiritual path. If this was the breakup of a relationship, it's more than likely that the relationship served its purpose. And now you guys are on two different paths, and yours might be more of a spiritual path, or theirs. You know, it depends. If you feel like you're not on some sort of spiritual path, then this is the reason why maybe this person broke up with you or decided to go in a different direction, or just the fact that spirit intervened and broke you up, period, is because of your spiritual beliefs and paths. You might be wanting to be with someone that's more in alignment of your beliefs. I do feel that also, because so many things ended, this is talking about that you have to now come with a new game plan or re-strategize your situation. What are you going to do now? Now that this is no more, you know, what do you do now? So I feel like you guys are now kind of rewriting. It's almost like you're rewriting history or rewriting your life. That's what it feels like. Those of you that do write or create, I feel like you are throwing away everything that you may have previously written. You're like, no, I hate that story, or I hate that book. I want to start over. So I feel like you are starting on a clean slate here. You're getting a new slate to start on, or a blank slate rather. For those of you that belong to some sort of spiritual community or a religious community, you may have decided to let it go. Maybe now you are establishing your own, or you found people who share a common interest, and so you are now only communicating with people who are on the same spiritual path. You guys may have had to get rid of a lot of old energies, just with all the death and transformation coming out. So I feel like you guys are re-establishing yourselves, or reinventing yourselves, or reinventing your lives. Yeah. So I feel like either way, you guys are coming out feeling renewed and just glad that something is over, and I feel like you are now ready to embrace whatever this new path is that you're on. You're okay with the fact that something is no more. Maybe now you're gonna go and start your own business. You're going back to that drawing board and establishing your own business and doing something that you are passionate about. So those are the messages that I have for you guys. Hopefully it resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.